So I went back to my friend John's comic book garage sale, and he had a new collection with multiple long boxes, and I was diving through these books for about an hour and a half, and I found some great stuff. I ended up coming home with a nice little stack of books, and I can't wait to show you. Let's take a look at those now. So here are all the books that I ended up getting at John the Comic Guy's garage sale. He had multiple long boxes full of books, a lot of great stuff. I ended up only grabbing a few. I ended up getting 14 comics, and I paid $20 for the stack. All of these first comics that do not have bags and boards, those were priced at $1, and then everything else that's in a bag and board was priced at $2. So we're going to jump right in and see everything I picked up, some for my personal collection, and then some great keys that were definitely worth the $2. So let's see these first ones. If you've seen my last couple videos, you know I just picked up a huge comic book collection, and a lot of these amalgam comics were in there. They were missing a few from the run, and I found most of them at John the Comic Guy's garage sale, so I had to pick them up for $1. These are amalgam comics, and they are a crossover between DC and Marvel, and they take the characters and they do like a mashup, which is really fun. So this first one here is Super Soldier Man of War issue number 1. As you see, it's a crossover between Captain America and Superman. And all these books are in high grade, despite them not being bags and boards. So very fun book here, Man of War. Then we have Thorion of the New Asgods, issue number 1. Really cool, little Thor mashup here. You know, pretty interesting. I just think these are really fun books. This one's really cool. This is Legend of the Dark Claw, which is a crossover between Batman and Wolverine. I mean, I had to grab it. I guess this is like the only real kind of key that's in this run, because it is the first appearance of Dark Claw, and there was a few other issues that featured Dark Claw. So pretty cool. Also, Spider-Boy Team Up. Not too bad. This is a mashup between Spider-Man and Superboy. Also got Iron Lantern, which obviously is a crossover between Iron Man and Green Lantern. And you know what? The art is actually pretty nice. I like this one. Next, we have Generation Hex, which is, of course, Generation X mixed with Jonah Hex. I thought that was really cool. This one is really interesting as well, Lobo the Duck. I love the art on this one, seeing the mix of Howard the Duck and Lobo. And look at that. That is just so fun. Really, really cool. This one is one of my favorites as well, Bat Thing. So it's Man-Bat from DC mixed with Man-Thing from Marvel. And of course, Man-Thing is my favorite Marvel monster. And I'm actually a big fan of Man-Bat as well. I always thought he was really cool. So nice little mix between the two. Pretty nice cover as well. All right, now we're getting into all the books that I paid $2 a piece for, and I found some great ones. The first one here is from Bongo Comics, Bartman issue number 1. This does have a foil cover, and just a classic nostalgic comic here. For $2, I had to grab it. Actually has an $8 price tag on it, so, you know, I'm not sure the value off the top of my head, but it's definitely worth the $2. And then this one is really, really fun too. This is Bartman issue number 4 with that Amazing Spider-Man number 50 homage. I had to grab this one. I believe this has some pretty good value as well. So not too bad at all for $2. Next, we have a little J. Scott Campbell goodness with Gen 13 issue number 1. This is volume 2, I believe. But great J. Scott Campbell cover. Can't go wrong. It's a number 1 issue. I think that was definitely worth the $2. Big fan of J. Scott Campbell, and I was happy to add this to my collection. I also found Paper Girls number 1. This was like a really hot book when the show was out, and you know, it all kind of flopped. So the value of this book definitely dropped. But I've never owned it. It's in a nice near mint, high grade. I had to grab it for $2. The entire run was there, but I only grabbed issue number 1. Looks like originally the whole run was selling for $150, but I just grabbed the first issue just to have for my collection. These next couple books were some really great finds. Here we have Daredevil, issue number 254 in a newsstand, and this is the first appearance of Typhoid Mary. And as you see, it has a price tag, originally $25. This is in high grade. There might be one little spine tick here, just a little tiny one. But overall, this is a really high grade book, and the first appearance of Typhoid Mary. I actually did not have this in my collection in my Daredevil run, so I saw this for $2. I had to jump on it. Definitely a great book here. And the last book that I found was Fantastic Four, issue 273, in a newsstand as well. And this is the first full appearance of Nathaniel Richards, which basically has the Kang tie-in. Nathaniel Richards is the father of Reed Richards, and he comes from the future. And this book also introduces the origin of Kang Prime. But there's a lot going on in this book here and this whole story. And I believe, I'm not a big spec book buyer, but I believe this book here definitely has some good Kang spec. I had to grab it for $2. I think it was a great find. Also had a $25 price tag at one point. And I believe this has some decent value as well, especially in a nice high grade. This one's definitely not a 9.8, but maybe a 9.0 or 9.2, but not too bad for $2. So pretty cool books over at John the Comic Guy's garage sale. I always find great stuff over there, always great deals. We found a couple keys. I'm really excited about the Typhoid Mary. Finally got an issue of Paper Girls #1 just for my own personal collection. Some J. Scott Campbell, some nostalgic Simpsons with Bartman issue number 4 and issue number 1. And then also these fun amalgam comics that I think are so cool, doing like a mashup, a crossover between Marvel and DC characters. Really, really fun books here. I'm happy to have basically the entire series of these amalgam books now. So between the ones that I got in my big collection buy, which most of them were in there, but there were, 5 or 6 that were missing, and I think I got them all now. So pretty cool. Actually, I have doubles of this one just because that one is just so cool. I might do a little trade or something with that one. But really fun books, really excited to add these to my collection, and I think I got a great deal. Let me know down in the comments what was your favorite book that I picked up at the garage sale, and let me know if you think I got some good deals. If you have any interest in going to see John the Comic Guy, leave a comment down below or shoot me an email. He's always having people over, diving through his books. So if you live in the South Jersey area, definitely check him out. That's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed checking out my pretty small comic book haul, but I think I got some great deals, and I think I got some really fun books. That's it for today's video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content just like this, and ring that notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.